In this lesson, we make factoring feel simple. On the screen, you see the expression 6x squared minus 12x. By the end of this video, expressions like this will be easy to factor. Factoring is just taking an expression apart using common factors. The strategy is, first, look for a greatest common factor, or GCF. Second, divide every term by this factor and write it in front in parentheses form. Third, use the distributive law to check that your factorization is correct. Let's start with some quick number examples. First example, 12 plus 18. Both numbers share a common factor of 6. Write 12 as 6 times 2 and 18 as 6 times 3. Now we can factor out 6 and write 6 times parentheses 2 plus 3. Second example, 15 minus 10. Both numbers share a factor of 5. 15 is 5 times 3 and 10 is 5 times 2. Factor out the 5 and write 5 times parentheses 3 minus 2. Now let's factor expressions with variables. Take 3x plus 6. Both terms share a factor of 3. 3x is 3 times x and 6 is 3 times 2. So we factor out 3 and get 3 times parentheses x plus 2. Next, 4x squared plus 8x. Both terms share a factor of 4x. 4x squared is 4x times x, and 8x is 4x times 2. Factor out 4x, and we get 4x times parentheses x plus 2. Another one, 9xy minus 3x. Both terms have a factor of 3x. 9xy is 3x times 3y, and 3x is 3x times 1. So we factor out 3x and get 3x times parentheses 3y minus 1. Factoring is really just the distributive law in reverse. For example, 3 times parentheses x plus 2 becomes 3x plus 6 when we distribute. Factoring takes 3x plus 6 and turns it back into 3 times parentheses x plus 2. The same with 4x times parentheses x plus 2. If you distribute, you get 4x squared plus 8x. If you factor, you go back to 4x times parentheses x plus 2. This is a good way to check that your factoring is correct. Now, let's factor the hook example. 6x squared minus 12x. Both terms share a factor of 6x. 6x squared is 6x times x. 12x is 6x times 2. So we factor out 6x and get 6x times parentheses x minus 2. This is the factored form of 6x squared minus 12x. Let's recap the key ideas. Factoring is the reverse of distributing. Start by pulling out the greatest common factor. Include both numbers and variables in the common factor. You can always test your answer by distributing back. Now it's your turn. Factor this expression completely. 8x squared minus 4x. Put your answer in the comments and see what other people got. If this video helped you, remember to like, subscribe, and share with a friend who is learning algebra.